Hello, my name is Matthew, and I have the privilege of being paid by Ericsson to make the world a better place through open source, and for that I am grateful. I would like to discuss a little bit about OpenTelemetry. Now, all those that know tracing most probably know about OpenTelemetry by now. They did a smashing job of cloud and distributed tracing. All those that know OpenTelemetry have a very good chance of knowing the hot rod example that is done for the Jaeger project. Now, Jaeger is a viewer of the OpenTelemetry standard. So, did you know that this trace here, which is called a span view, is also available within Trace Compass? Now, not only that, let's take a look at some deep dive data. Here we go. We have the same information on one side as we do on the other. But that's not all. Where it gets very interesting is that Trace Compass, even though it can show a Jaeger trace, can also, if you, for example, make a nice little recording of your kernel trace, we'll be able to show you a kernel trace here. And the kernel trace on its own is pretty interesting. But if you make an experiment and correlate a kernel trace with a Jaeger trace, this is where things get very fun. For instance, you can find here the interference that the tracer, Jaeger all-in-one, would have with your program. And to do that, simply type / Jaeger, enter, and you can see it's negligible. What would make this even better though? And I do want to ask the community for help on this one. If you take a look at your Jaeger traces, they do not have CPU information and they do not have TID information. They have a lot of information though. If it were possible to get something that would link it to the operating system, be it a TID, a PID, or a CPU number, then it would be possible to do some much more interesting correlation, very much like LTTng UST and LTTng kernel traces have. That being said, I hope that you never need to dive this deep, but I want to make sure the tools are available if you ever do. I hope all your problems are superficial, and have a wonderful day.